So tell us just how much banks could benefit at a time where people have written them off as utilities that are overspending and are not going to make big returns.
Well, if you're a bank and don't have an AI strategy, then you don't have a strategy. Because if the bank across the street has calculators or spreadsheets or Bloomberg terminals,
yes,
and you don't have those, then how are you going to compete? So AI is here to stay. The marriage of banks and tech has been a good one. It stalled recently, but I think AI can rekindle that relationship by taking the productivity benefits, which have been, revenues per employee have improved by 1/3 over the last decade. So banks and tech have been working, but I think AI can take that to another level.
Is it a kind of thing where there'll be a few winners? You mentioned Goliath, Mike Mayo, in your note. Is it a kind of thing where 4 or 5 will win and the rest lose, or can it actually be a benefit distributed across the industry?
Well, I think most jobs at banks will be impacted. I mean, think of what I do. I'm an analyst. And analysis can be improved by this extra tool called AI. Now, I do think there will always be a human in the loop for most cases. In other words, to prepare for your show today, Lisa and Tom, I went to ChatGPT and said, what should I say in one sentence about this? And they said, it's a revolution that will enable productivity savings and better customer service. Well, that's that's an improved starting point, but it's partly wrong. First of all, I'm not sure it's a revolution. Especially at banks, it tends to be more of an evolution. And simply by enabling that potential doesn't mean that becomes a reality. And you've seen false starts. Cloud, you've had some buyer's remorse. Blockchain didn't come out as quickly as expected. The dot-com bubble 1.0, Tom, you remember all these internet banks which didn't survive. So I'm positive on the implications of AI, but I'm aware of the caveats.